I'm actually early, and we'll see what happens because I'm on in the morning for even the East Coasters. JLJ this morning. I'm James Lott Jr. Welcome. It's Monday morning, and it's 19th of September. I'm going to set up my usual setups that I do. Hope everybody's doing okay. I think probably James is on early. I know. I was supposed to be doing something else at this time, and it got canceled last minute, so I am here. Um, so I'm going to do this. Hope everybody's okay. I know Nikisha. I'm a little early, Nikisha. In living color. We all remember that show, of course. I used to love that show. But I'm here a little early. I was like, I'm gonna get up. I'm actually cold. I remember last week I was hot. Now I'm cold. I'm like, this is crazy talk. I'm like, the weather has just like changed, and I want to harken up to my family and friends in Puerto Rico, but they have no power, and it's just a hurricane. Hurricanes are nothing to play with. Nothing to play with, and I just can't even imagine. Um, I'm setting everything up right now. Cash App is open. All this stuff's open. We have things to talk about. And I'm drink my coffee. Because I'm live on YouTube. Good. That's out. So I'm trying to check, make sure that the announcement goes out because I'm like, you were saying like getting the announcements. I want them to get the announcements. You guys get the announcements. And I am on. I am on. Yes. Get it all ready. Here we go. Okay, there we go. I can do this.
I'm live on YouTube.
People are on. Okay, Christy. Hello, beauty friend. Are you watching Girlfriends? Girlfriends. Tomlin family, hello. I know I'm early, Sherry. I'm early. Susan, hello, Miss Susan. Hello, Mr. Naylor. Hello, Judy. Hello, Miss Hedden. You got it today. You got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I get it. I get it. No, I'm early today. I'm supposed to be recording my coffee and conversation, but my girl Melissa had to deal with the fur baby all night. If you have animals, you know how it is. They're just like children sometimes. So we had to postpone. Like I'm already awake already. I'm up, hair pulled back in the ponytail. Got the coffee already ready for conversation. So I'll have a conversation with you guys. How that is. Now I want to say thank you everybody for the wonderful weekend we had, and it was a great weekend. And tell me, I'm like actually cold. I've not been cold in so long. It's crazy that I'm cold. I just can't get over it. Just like ooh, a little chilly. I have my windows open, but it's gonna get hot later, I'm sure. So I'm sure it's just a temporary thing. Oh, he did. Oh my God, the 54, the ladies at 54. Oh, I ain't shut me out. Oh, that's my buddy. Max is my buddy. I love that he did that because since me, he's done that one. He did Maurice. He did anybody who else did he do? I know you can watch days now anytime you want. Isn't that hilarious? You can watch days. Now you can just watch days. In the morning. That's how I look how it is. Watch it in the morning. Yeah. But you watching? I can't tell you watching Girlfriends. I know I'm early. My voice is still coming in. Your dog wakes up. That's what dogs. Oh, I miss my Scrabble. I used to say the dogs to always wake you up and want to go outside. Well, mine was always want to go outside so you can go pee and poop. I actually missed that routine. I don't have a dog anymore. I miss that routine. So I did that. Like I love Max. Max is the bomb. Hi, MJ. Good morning, Miss MJ Cantrell. Love your name. Yes, it's like Max is. I think Max is hilarious. He just tell. It's such a great concept, and it's very. And I thought if I was his age, no, I was his age once. If we had this technology back then, I'd probably be James updates GH probably all this stuff. I would doing this now. If I had this when I was growing up, oh my God, can you imagine? Oh my God, I'd be a YouTuber and everything. I just didn't. We didn't have this. Sadly, I'm from the Stone Age. We didn't have any of this kind of stuff. We had 3 channels on television. it is very raspy, Nikisha, I know. I like it's very like funky cold Medina. Oh my god. It's gonna come in. I have this very deep voice, as you know. So when I first wake up, a lot of times it's like it takes a while for my voice to join me fully. So that's why I don't do very many early interviews. I'm like, it takes a while for me to kind of catch up. So I'm over here. So yes. We're here. So you guys, so before we get into anything, all the other stuff, I just want to make sure I mention you guys, I have 4 events now. I have 4. And for you guys in the chat room, they're all $5 off, of course. So I have, and you can come to any of the events because they're if you're curious about stuff, whatever. So the first 2 events are actual teaching events. And if you're just curious and want to find out how these stuff works, you can come join me. This Saturday, I'm doing one at noon on 10 things I learned while creating audio dramas. So I'm going to teach people how I got started, why mine are successful, what I do with them, how to write them. And I'm going to tell everything. I'm going to tell everything. Hi, Dolores. I'm going to tell everything. I'm going to share share most of my secrets. I'm an award-winning audio drama person winner. So I'm going to share that this Saturday. And it's $20, but for you guys, 15. We're in the chat room. And I would talk about all my audio drama stuff. So you should sign up. You should come and sign up. We're going to do that. Then the next Saturday, the 1st, I'm doing one at noon again, Pacific Standard Time, on how to do effective YouTube lives. So a couple people asked me in the chat, how do you do these lives? How do you just talk? How do you do stuff? What's going on? So I'm going to tell you how I do it and how I've done it and what I think about it and why mine are successful. So it's about that. And so anybody can come to those. That one's only $10. So for you guys, only $5. So I say sign up now, get your spots as always, and get in on it. I'm have some fun. I'm going to teach you some stuff and share some tricks and things for you guys. Then of course, some of you guys are already signed up, and I'm always taking signups every morning for the October 8th one, private Zoom, and the October 30th, which is my Halloween, me dressed in drag, Zoom. So any 4 of those, the 24th, the 1st, the 8th, and the 30th, I say sign up now, get it ready, get it out the way. I already have people signed up for both the 8th and the 30th, and a couple people signed up for the 24th, this Saturday. But I'm just sharing my experiences, sharing my knowledge. People ask me all the time. People come to me from superstars, reality people, celebrities come to me for help about this kind of stuff. And I was like, share with you guys just a little something. I'm not gonna make it expensive or anything. Just kind of like, come on in, let's have some fun again. And I will tell you kind of how what works for me. And again, it's just what works for me. And I don't want top chat. I want all chat. Good morning, Mel. Good morning, Dolores. I want all chat. I think you changing those. I want live chat. And I was like, okay, technology's doing all kind of weird stuff. So 4 events coming up, a lot of flyers out, but come join me. I think we'll have some fun. Again, it's like a private Zoom. We have fun. I'm giving you information. We're talking. You can ask questions. A lot of fun. So I say sign up when you can. And I have now 4 payments options. Venmo has been added. So let's make sure people know that. Super chats are enabled here, of course, and that kind of stuff. Shout out to the Tomlin family for giving me a little something yesterday. Also, I wanted to read out. I said I was going to do this now. Oh, it fell out here. So my Patreon. I also have a Patreon, and you should join that too. Oh my God, I have at least 2 different, every day on my Patreon, I have 2 different drops happening every day. All kinds of stuff, every day, different drops every day. And so I would say you should join my Patreon. I found all kinds of footage. This week I have some footage with Matt Atkinson. I have some footage with Connor, Renata, and Frank. I have some stuff from this one 3 or 4 years ago that I only released to my Snapchat family. I'm now releasing it to you guys on Patreon. So patreon.com/JamesLott Jr. You should check it out. And I tell you, I have a bunch of stuff coming out this week. You'll see that. So just check that out. And also, so my Patreon, I get to read out my Patreon people. So I'm able to, so these are some of my Patreon folks. Kate Valentine, Carrie M, Janice Reddinger, Lori C, Matt Litchfield, Regis Hale, Benita L, my mommy, Sherry Calvert, Karen D6970, and others. So as they're letting me know, I asked them if I could say their names because they're really contributing to my life. And so as they're getting back to me, I'm reading their names on the list. So those are my Patreon peeps. You should join. It's fun. All kinds of stuff. The lowest tier is $5. You can just join for $5. It'll be good. But I have a lot of content coming out over there too. And I have a new song today. I have a new song that's out today called House of Frost. It is my Christmas song. I release Christmas songs every year. They're always very successful. So hopefully this one will follow its footsteps, but it's called House of Frost, James Lott Jr., Third Dimension. You can get anywhere you get music. So I'll be sharing it out to people all day today. You'll be like, oh, you're on social media, like, okay, Jim, I'm tired of your song. But I'm very excited. I love the song. We recorded it when it was not Christmas. Hi, George. So it was a lot of fun and weird at the same time. But very proud of the song. We have a show called House of Frost coming out too this winter. So it kind of comes from that. So we're very, very excited. So I got all kinds of stuff swirling around, lots of goodies. Someone else bought a GH t-shirt. Thank you, Sarah, because of you and your family. Bought a t-shirt, GH t-shirt, jljmedia.threadless.com. So we got stuff there too. But yeah, sign up. I got 4 classes. Sign up for my classes. But again, if you're in here, it's $5 off for you guys. You're in here, and some of you guys are already signed up for things in October. But this, like I said, this weekend I have the audio drama class, and then next weekend the YouTube lives. So I guess I get all that out. That's all my church announcements, as Tony would say. And shout out to Edition Days. We put out a new episode yesterday and talked about Peacock and the show, and they had a good laugh about something that was on the show. It was really funny. So make sure you check out my chocolate twin, Tony Moore, over there at Edition Days, doing their thing every Sunday at 3 p.m. And they announced that next Sunday they won't be there live. It'll be a pre-record episode released at that time. So still check that out. Still support them. Tony works hard. Like I do, work hard to give you guys content. So you guys, how do we send you gifts? Well, what do you mean? You can always DM me. I have an Amazon wish list too that's out there. My link tree is on my Instagram bio and my Twitter bio. So if you want to buy me something off of that, you can, or just DM me and we'll talk. That's how I say it to you. DM me, we'll talk. I can tell you what's going on there. I can give you addresses and things like that. So that's very sweet of you. But yes, some people have been buying stuff on my Amazon wish list. I've had it out for like 10 years. I just had to look at it and go, what do I have on there? And see what was on there. So very excited. So, but yes, that's where you can do that. You can do that also. My phone. My phone's on silent. Nobody going off. But how's everybody doing today? It is the morning. I have a muffin I'm about to eat. So Dolores, that's funny you mentioned that. So okay. How can I be not super shady? So yeah, I just said your name, Janice. I should just say, and you appear. I said your name, Janice, and you appeared. I'll just say, okay, so Charity Raymer famously played Belle Black for a couple of episodes like 20 years ago. And it was widely, almost unanimously decided she was horrible, that she was not good. And she kind of went into obscurity. When they only mentioned Belle's, they always mentioned Kirsten Storms and her. They go, wait, nope, there was one person between them. And she's widely just kind of banned from all that stuff. Well, she posted a picture on social media saying, I'm back. I was like, I'm back, bitches. I took a class with Mark Teschner, my buddy, Emmy winner, Mark Teschner, casting director at General Hospital. And she's like, take class with them and you may see me on GH. So that's why they were laughing yesterday, Dolores, because it was kind of like, she was widely panned for her performance as Belle. And so we haven't seen it, and you haven't heard anything from her since. Like she just disappeared in obscurity. And Tony always would like mention, there was another Belle. He was always trying to be really nice about it. And so now she might be back. And so I was like, is her acting better? People say, no, it is. I mean, I saw a whole thread that was kind of hilarious and possibly mean towards her. So that's the T. Charity Raymer is her name, Rahmer. Okay, that's the thing. Oh my God, that's the crazy part. Oh, and those of you guys who won prizes on Saturdays, I will contact you this week. I know where to send them. I had to play catch up yesterday, and I had to leave the house, and I had a family birthday thing, and I was watching Yellowstone, and all kinds of nice stuff going on. We'll get that going. But yes, 12 people are watching. Good morning, you guys. Hit the like button while you're here. That's why I mentioned that. And I also showed up in the 10-4-GH chat yesterday. They were making me laugh, talking about the 70s. So thanks for supporting them. You know, we all support each other. Like I said, we will be back October 2nd. We'll be back. So all you guys like to watch us. And also on my Patreon, I posted a couple of things that are GH Report AfterBuzz TV related videos that I never showed anywhere else, that they're on that Patreon. You want to see those? I heard Judy. I heard her. I have not seen the Maurice Bernard interview yet with Chad Duell, but it's kind of crazy, but yes. Oh, Dolores, ask all the questions in the world. So I'm here for it. Yes, we're doing Andor, and we're doing it this. Let's see. We're going to do it this Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because it's 3 episodes, and we have She-Hulk on Thursday. I'm not doing it Wednesday. So we will be doing it. So me, him, and John Dunphy will start on Friday and then go to every Wednesday. That's true. But Judy, I haven't heard the stuff. I heard people defending. And I think, and there folks were like getting upset, and they were saying like, how dare he, and I watch it, Jason. Okay, bye, you guys. See you later. I'm gonna. Well, Sarah also have daytime today, my other show, so I could watch it and do it later on today. Yeah, so funny. You look it off. That's it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. But no, I've heard bits and pieces. So here's the thing. The younger set, I've met half the younger sets, not all of them, over the years, and for me, they've been great. I've never had a problem. They've all been respectful. I'm friends with Eden McCoy. I'm friends with her mom. Eden's always been wonderful. I met Cindy Michaela. She was great. Nicholas Chavez was great. Now, I don't work with them, so I don't know, but I've dealt with them over the years in terms of interviews and seeing them in live events, and they've been all wonderful. So I have to watch the interview before I can actually make a full comment. And I'll I always have comments. MJ, not yet, because obviously it's been the weekend. They don't work on the weekends. So unless it's events. So I will see this week if I get any talks. But I haven't heard anything yet. It's Matt and Eva, they didn't work this weekend. But I might hear something this week, hopefully. But everybody's talking about it, but everybody else talking about it. I had a couple of actors tell me congratulations this week. And they saw it, they liked my post, or they liked the post you guys put out there. So from the fans and from everybody else, and from my fellow hosts and the other hosts out there, they've all congratulated me, and they're all in shock. Tony's in shock. Tony was like, when I came on there, and I was like, I saw those people like he said he was really shocked. He was actually floored. He really was floored. He was like, wow, like this is really crazy. I said, I know. That's why I want all these events to be popular and successful, not just for like money stuff. You see, I'm obviously pricing them not even like high or anything. I want them successful to show people that you can start something that's needed out there and be successful. That the soap world is the fandom is viable. The fandom is here. The fandom wants stuff. They do. They want meetings and meetups and star things. They want all this stuff. And not everybody can travel. Not everybody can get around the world, around the country. Not everybody can do stuff. If I could bring it to you into your living room via Zoom or via YouTube Live or via whatever, I always try. So now I did. So you guys, I did hear this. I've got to tell you guys on Saturday, you guys who came. On Friday, I did talk to PR for Y&R. We're going to try to get a guest for my show when we return in 2 weeks. And same with Bold. So keep your fingers crossed. We're going to do our best to have some guests when we come back. That's the main thing. And but both were like, yeah, James, we'll get back to you. So it's in 2 weeks. So keep your eyes and ears peeled. I might have some announcements. I said I didn't ask for anybody specifically. Usually I'll ask somebody specifically. I did, and I said, whoever you want to send. So at this point, I've interviewed almost everybody on Y&R, but there's a few like Joshua Moore I haven't, or Michelle Morgan, I would love to do those. But I said, you send me. A lot of times it's who's in the storyline right now, or if they want to promote someone. So that's kind of the thing. So just keep your eyes peeled. I might be having some announcements on that. But that did happen. I forgot to tell you guys, that did happen last Friday. Oh, thank you, George. I appreciate that. And George, I have two classes coming up. So if you want to join, and it's $5 off this Saturday and next Saturday. Check out my flyers, or check out in my description here. I already put up in the description. So George, if you want to come and join those, come join them. Sign up and get your spot now. So we're doing all kinds of stuff. I'm sharing secrets. I'm giving away my secrets because I want everybody to be successful in this thing. I think I don't want to be the only person doing this. I know it's very odd because most people in this business are like, I want to be the one. I have my lane, and I think I'm growing. I'm doing well, and I'm good. But there are other folks who want to do good too. I want everybody to do it. And okay, so Michelle, which is my girl, she's one of my best friends. I will get her on soon. She's kind of separate from Y&R because we're friends, and they know that Y&R knows this. But she's been traveling for her birthday, and she had a birthday, and so she hasn't been in town, and she's been spending time with her kids. So I'm going to get her on because I just realized I haven't had her on since she says the Garden Father. This was given to me. But this, yeah, I'm cold right. I'm cold right now, and I'm cold. And so Michelle and I realized I haven't had her on. I have not had her on in the show. I haven't had her on the show, so I have her on. But yes, I was talking to Matt from 10th Floor GH afterwards yesterday, and he calls me a mentor. I thought it was very sweet of him. Lots more. Yes, MJ, yes, we know both are. Tony named half my shows. I want to tell you something. Tony and I run show titles by each other all the time, and his was like, I had a show called Talk a Lot with James. That was his idea. A lot of help was mine. I did this before I met Tony. But he had one called More Please. That was one of my ideas. Like our names are like just like, and again, that's the thing, we're helping each other out. If you notice audition days, I know Dolores, you noticed this, he always shouts us out. He says, you want the rest of your Survivor Face, go to James Lott Jr., my chocolate 20. He always shouts us out every week. I shout him out. That's what it's about. That's why that's why I love. I remember I found Max. I came to you guys. I found 10th Floor. I went to them. Pier 54. I went to them. Sunday Shift. I went to I found these other podcasts. Dion, GH Envy, all them. I found them, and I'm like, I like their shows. I actually like their show. I like their content. Why are we? There's enough room. There's enough room for all of us. So if I can help you get better at what you're doing, because I know I'm doing a good job. So I worked very hard. I mean, I worked hard at this. And I went to a place after Buzz TV that invented the after show. And like, they taught me all this stuff. I mean, they knocked it into me. So, and for free, they would like tell me certain things. So I'm like, interesting. And I just did it. So I'm like, but I'm like, I'm always like, let me help you too. It's like, it's no big, let me lift you up also. That's what the Village does. I've been that way since the very beginning. If you listen to my early show 6 years ago, I have said that from the very beginning. I've been very consistent. that this is a village thing. And so it's not about you and then you and then you and you. And Tony's saying, we always want to work together with people. And not everybody wants to work with us. We've been turned down many times. I've been turned down many times. They're just like, nope. There are folks who don't like me for their reason. And I don't know why, because I don't do anything to them. There's some folks who don't like my style, which is fine. They don't like my style. That's fine. But I'm always like, what can I do for you? What can you do for me? Let's work it out. That's some fun. I got GH and somebody else guests on their shows. Kathleen Gotti was me. I called her up for what's the other show? I got Chris Chappelle for Queers and Soaps. I texted her and said, girl, these guys are great. She, on my reputation, she said, sure, I'll talk to them, and they've been talking. So I'm just like, if I feel like you're somebody who is worth something, yes, YMCA. That's kind of the point. And then Flobo and I worked together and do stuff back and forth. And obviously I've done some stuff with Albert and DC, and it's all to me. I want one huge, and my friend had a saying that I love. I'm gonna share this saying with you guys. I want you guys to listen. I want you to put down your coffee cups, your tea cups, whatever. I want you to come closer to the screen. Hi, Natasha. His saying we're not friends anymore, but I love the saying. We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win. I love that saying. I believe it with all of my heart. I do. I think it's one of those things. I love to see if all of us are doing really well. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Your shows are hits. My show. Tony and them got 100. We had 120 people in their live yesterday. I love it. I just was like, that is amazing. After 7 years, Crystal is working on Venice. There's some more stuff for Venice. She does some charity work. She's part of this one network. So Crystal's been working. She's been working, taking care of some stuff. Doing some things. Sometimes people lay low and because they're working on stuff, and then they'll come out. It's something new, as you know. They don't. A lot of us don't announce everything. They kind of just do it, and then they come out with their products. I think that's what Crystal's gonna be doing. But she's working. She's doing okay. I was just fixing up her house. Doing that for a while. I won't tell her business. She was fixing up her house. Okay, she was fixing her house, and kids growing up. She's a mom. That kind of stuff. All that stuff happens too. So I always remind myself that they all have lives too. They're all doing kind of stuff. So that's what she's doing. She's doing good. She looks great. She's doing great. I talk to her about once a month. She's great. I love Miss Crystal. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. Very nice woman. I'm sorry, nice guy. Nice woman. I look at a guy thing over here. So yes, but yeah, so we got to work it out together. So that's kind of my whole thing. So check those people out. We're not on right now. I think she's doing something special with it. So it's not my business to tell. So she's working on some stuff. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. Working on some stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm also there telling. I'm maybe telling misinformation. She's working on some stuff. I'll just say that. That's what we'll say. She's not sitting around sitting on her thumbs. She's doing some stuff. People, of course, want her back on Days of Our Lives, of course, as Carly, but that could happen, I guess, at some point. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, 6 people are watching. Okay, 6 people are watching. I know this is so early for me. I'm drinking my coffee, my dark roast. Oh, no, actually, no, it's a fall blend. Oh, that's the wrong side. It's limited edition from Starbucks. I got it yesterday. Yummy. Is anybody watching The Bay? That's on now on Peacock. I want to see your Peacock. Also, like I said, I've been watching Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. I watched some more episodes last night. I've been watching Yellowstone on Peacock, which is confusing because it's a Paramount Plus show, but I don't know why it's on Peacock. Watching that. Watched Big Brother last night. All those shenanigans. What's going on there? Did all that. Trying to clean my house little by little. I cleaned half my house, and now I'm trying to clean the other half. I didn't feel like hiring somebody. I was like, I should do it myself. I wanted to hire somebody, but I was like, I know how I want it. I know how I want it. It is. It is. The rehearsal last night, it was nuts. I don't know the rehearsal. Tell me a little more. What's the rehearsal? Yeah, it's really not much to do on day. I agree with you, MJ. I don't know if we're doing days. The Bay is on Peacock now, or it's coming to Peacock. One or two. I thought I said it was on already. So yeah, that's what starts. So I had to remind myself, Sherry, that it's on Disney Plus. So I have to make sure I tune in tonight on Disney Plus to watch it. Have a great day, Christy. The weather's different now here, so it should be a little cooler. Yes, me too. From season 1 and this season, I don't want anybody to win. They're all horrible. They're all horrible people. I guess Taylor on all of them, maybe that's it. But I'm just like, I don't like any of them. I like this top 4. I don't like none of these top 4. Ugh. And Julie Chen, Moonves is just phoning it in. I'm like, she had to read cue cards today to say hello. I'm Julie Chen. I was like, yeah, girl, you're obviously sleeping. I'm like, I'm not a heavily fan anymore. It's on HBO Max. Hard to explain. So a reality show people get to rehearse it. They do them. Oh, that sounds right. I have HBO Max. That sounds interesting, actually. Is it family friendly or is it more adult? Don't tell me that, Christy. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that at all. This is a Sprouts muffin. Cranberry. Smells good. Oops, I just dropped it. Yep. So 5 p.m. on the West Coast. So you're that way. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I didn't know what time. She is a Chen bot. She's not a good Chen bot anymore. I used to love her, but she's Julie Chen. Excuse you, Dolores. She is Julie Chen Moonves. Julie Chen Moonves. Some bad results. Okay. That actually sounds very interesting. I'll put that in my queue. We're gonna have a piece of my muffin. It's so good. Sprouts muffins are the best. They are the best. And it stars and The Voice. Yeah, I watch The Voice. But then it starts, okay, Sesame Stars is on Western time, okay. I try to watch at least the first couple of episodes every season. Just because I know I'm hungry, so that's why I'm eating this thing right now. Have a great meeting. Hopefully it's not boring. Hopefully it's productive. Yeah. I'm on early. This is so fun. I'm on before it's 8 o'clock right now. Have a good day, Mr. Naylor. Be safe. Be careful. You like your Afro beats. You're on Afro beats. Okay. You're I'm saying you're chewing. Sorry, I'm saying you're chewing. I'm like, it's hard. That's why I don't eat that much on camera. Because it's like after a while, I want to say something. I can't say anything. So those of you who watched, I do want to ask this part. Well, okay, again. Yeah, Vinny, Jenny Shore, and Teresa, yes. For those guys who did watch the Maurice Bernard, Ronnie Albert, just talking about shady stuff. How was Chad Duell, though? How was he? How was he? Sherry Shepherd, Jennifer Hudson's show is okay. Oh, that's what they have. They have talk shows. Are they, Latasha, are they out already? Are they out? Most shows are started. Seriously, we don't need any more talk shows. Sorry, but I was curious how they both went. Everybody say hi to Albert. He's here. Get you started, girl. I get it. Yeah. I like dance music, so. So Albert says he's gonna come to my my next two things I was talking about. And so especially Albert, I hope he comes to the one on October 1st for the YouTube lives, because you can talk about that also a little bit. I can ask your opinion how it's been for you, because you do YouTube lives. And it'd be nice to have you give your opinion how it's been for you. And that's October 1st, folks. So you want to hear me and me talk, want to hear Albert talk, real people, sign up for that. So they started. J HUD, okay, Jay, when did they start? I don't know if you started last week. I totally missed on all that. I want to at least check them out, see what they look like, and I'm, and then maybe talk to them on J-Dime today. They said I don't think we need any more talk shows. There's just too many of those. But he seemed uncomfortable with the talk, then shifted to discussing his post-COVID heart issues. Oh, really? But so seriously, G, so he had so he explained why. I saw a blurb that he explained why he's been gone off and on. So Sherry started last week. I'm not a big fan of Sherry's, but I'm gonna check her out. I have a history with Sherry Shepherd. So if you come to one of my private Zooms, I'll tell you all about it. So J HUD and Sherry started last week. Okay. Then I'll DVR each one. I gotta watch an episode of each of those. Just see what they seem like. Oh, we'll have a good time, Bobber. We'll have a good time. Because I say, folks, you need to sign up. The live one is only $10. And for you guys in here, it's only $5. So for $5, sign up for October 1st at noon, Standard Time. We're gonna talk about how I do this. And literally it's supposed to talk to me about this. Good time. I'll tell you some stories too. About some of the lives I've done. Yeah, where were you? Nope. Sarah, I gotta save some stuff for private stuff. Oh yeah, no, sometimes I gotta save some stuff for the private. If I want to tell everybody my business. You have to come to one of my shows. The 8th will be good too. Yeah, the 8th will be good. We have a good time. People already signed up. So when it comes to the regular Zoom, sub Zoom, October 8th, sign up now. It's already starting to we got a lot of people signed up already. Get in there, because it's gonna be. We had a lot of people come this last Saturday, and it was so much fun. We had a lot of fun. I cried and I laughed and everything. And it's a lot of fun. Hey, Sarah sold me a T-shirt. She got Max a T-shirt, and so actually, I would say the two T-shirts I came because Max was wearing it. You tell me, Judy. Chad apparently has post-COVID. I know people have post-COVID stuff. He seems to go, but yeah, he just seems super comfortable about the younger performer discussion. Interessante. Okay. The problem is sometimes, folks, we see one side of things. You never know what happens on sets and things, what happens on the other side of things. I know what it's like because I work in this field, and I know some folks who you think are the greatest people on earth, and they're not. Have a good day, George. And some people you'd be surprised aren't nice. You'd be very surprised at who's not nice. So when I say people, and I have my few examples I've shared with everybody. That's not a secret. Deidre Hall and Robin Strasser and all them that are not nice. Those are ones you kind of go, okay, well, they're kind of diva-esque. I told you, DC. I told Flobo what you were saying about a private Zoom with both of us. He started laughing. He said he'd do it for the right price. He'd do it. But there's some folks. When I mentioned the name on the live this Saturday, people were like, "What?" Who was not nice to me ever. So there's some folks you'd be very surprised aren't nice. And then there's some folks I'm very surprised how nice they are. It's always great the opposite, of course, obviously. But there's some folks, and people like Drake Hogestyn, who is just legendarily nice. He was so nice to me when I interviewed him years ago. I couldn't, he could have been nicer. He could have even been nicer. There's just some people who just really are nice. They really are nice. So that's the thing. So you'd be surprised. And some folks, and when you work together, folks, you know how working together with somebody, I always say, sleeping with somebody, working with somebody, living with somebody, traveling with somebody. Sorry, you have to go to my private Zooms for those. That's why I spill extra tea. I know. I told you when I mentioned, I mentioned yes. But when you work with, that's a whole other story, right? There are folks I can't travel with that I love to death. Do you understand? We can't travel with them. I have folks I can live with. We found I can live with you. We can't work together. Like say, it's just weird. It says there's certain things, right? Oh, interesting. Judy's speaking. Judy's like, I don't care. This is what went down. And I gotta watch that Maurice Bernard. I think Sarah, I get off of here and watch that Maurice Bernard interview. Everybody's like, Todd. I plan on watching it today sometime anyway, because I love State of Mind. So I wish I could really comment. It's a yawn. So you want as a yawn. Okay, so Tony said yawn. Okay. Yeah, I'm again with those two also. I gotta make little notes because I didn't realize all stuff was happening. So I got State of Mind. I got J HUD. Sherry. So I got homework, you guys. My homework is to watch at least an episode of J HUD and Sherry. Watch the State of Mind, and then so my daytime today will be nice and full. I will come back daytime today and talk about those things probably, or tomorrow's JLJ this morning, one of the two. But I got homework. Okay, I got homework. Okay, I can do that. They're all easy to watch, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, people are complaining about Maurice Bernard. So I don't know, kids. I don't know. So we'll see. I gotta watch it. So I don't know. Maybe some of the actors didn't treat him right. Who knows? But I don't always. I know there's two sides. Well, there's always three sides to every story, right? Your side, their side, the truth. That's always a joke. So I mean, I always just take everything with a grain of salt and see what's going on and make my decision after that. But I'm looking right here. The State of Mind is right below me right now. 17,000 views in just 21 hours. But Chad got married and divorced, or married and separated within months with Courtney Hope. That's a weird one. So I don't know. He dates his co-stars, and then I don't know, has something happen, or people are in the business, and then something happens. Too big of a time slot to fill if you don't have a big personality. I just think there's too many talk shows. How many more do we fucking need? All right, I mean, it's gotten to that point where it's just, I remember in the 90s there were so many, right? Even then it was too many. It was kind of like, if you've seen a few good ones that cover different demographics, and we're good to go. We don't need 13 of them, 14 of them. I just don't think we do. Because you also have the CBS This Mornings and the Today shows and the Good Morning Americas that also do interviews also and stuff. Yeah, Chad's Red Redding. Yeah, right, Beauty for Asses. I was like, because we interviewed Courtney before that, and she was happy as a clam. And they got married, and that was it. You know, we sip my tea on that one. Really, George? Okay, George, is that a rumor you've heard? Have you seen them together making out? What's going on? Because I won't be surprised. That's his pattern. And I get it. A lot of people date people at their jobs, right? They are cheap to make. You're absolutely right with that. They're cheap to make. You slap them together. You're absolutely right with that. That and those cooking shows and shit, they're all cheap to make. Anything reality is cheaper to make than soaps. Exactly, beef ass. It's the same rounds. That's all they're doing. That's why late night's only like 5 shows. That's it. We need more than that. Each late night host has his own personality, so it works. I gotta stop eating this thing. Oh, Wendy, Tony. Bring up Wendy Williams. So let me say this. I'm a New Yorker by injection or whatever, by my family. So I've known about Wendy for years on the radio and everything. And I'm not a gossip person, so that's not my whole thing. But Wendy was entertaining. I used to love her stuff on VH1 where she'd go on the red carpet and just say the craziest things and also things about herself. I liked her show sometimes. This got my nerves, but I know what her cultural impact is and was, and I feel bad that she has these health issues. I watched the documentary and all that stuff, and I just feel bad for her health issues that are happening. But she did corner the gossip market. She had a following, she had fans, she had a personality. And she's a hard worker. She worked. That bitch worked. So I respect her for those things. I'm not a Wendy huge supporter, but I do respect her for her what she did and what she accomplished. It's like Tyler Perry. I'm not a Tyler Perry fan. I don't care for his work, but I respect him so hard for what he's doing and what he has cornered in, and how he's helping other Black folks, and how he's doing all that stuff behind the scenes, and how he's a writer and he works hard also. Oprah gets my nerves sometimes. Please don't strike me down, Oprah. But again, they all came from nothing. And same with Wendy, they all came from nothing and worked their way up. She did, Tony. I agree with you. And Sheree and MJ, what's about the divorce thing in a second too? She did. She was like your auntie, your sister, your girlfriend that's at your house with a glass of wine, and you're just chowing down on chat. No, she created something that a lot of folks tapped into. I respect her for that. I do. I said same with Tyler Perry and people like that. I mean, I care for their product so much, may not be my thing, but I can totally recognize a hard worker when I see one, because I'm a hard worker, and not everybody's into my thing either, and I get that also. So I'm like, but that's the whole. If you can create something out of nothing and make a name for yourself and have an effect on the universe, I just thought it is the bomb. I did. Okay, I've said that's a good question for Ashes. I'll go back to MJ and Sherry. The wedding is just like, Tony JC. I got an angry face about Oprah. Really? Oakley Enfrey? Really? Okay, now you don't want to hear that. Yeah, the wedding, that whole wedding thing was fast. And my friends went to it, and it was beautiful. And then they were getting divorced. It was like, what? I don't know. I've heard different things. It's on him. I've heard it's on her. I don't know the deal, but it was really weird, right? It was weird, right? It was weird. Right? It was kind of crazy. Beauty for Ashes. So yes, I watched some. I did watch some late night ones at home. I'm a Jimmy Kimmel fan, so I'm part of the Jimmy Kimmel family since I was on there. I did, and I watched Trevor Noah when he was at home. Very smart guy, just such a smart guy. And also Stephen Colbert. because I was doing the same thing. You have to remember, we all, the beginning of the Corona, the beginning of the lockdown, we were even playing field. It was so weird. The View, we're all an even playing field because I was at AfterBuzz TV and they had to stop. I was at After Party Radio. We had to stop. So everybody was at home. And it was like, oh my God, we're all the same. It was nice and it was weird at the same time. It was like, we're all the same. Now I can take this off. Now I'm not cold anymore. That was like chilly. And so it was very interesting to see how everybody was reacting because we were all the same. Tony, so here's the thing about Jimmy Kimmel. I wasn't a fan or not a fan of his work at all. I'm a big Sarah Silverman fan, but it's no story. Trevor's cute. He's really cute. But he took care of me, you guys. I just want to tell you, because of Jimmy Kimmel, I made television history. So I love Conan. You saw on Conan O'Brien. I love Conan O'Brien. So I will always be indebted to Jimmy because Jimmy actually behind the scenes. So let me tell you a little story, you guys. Let me tell you a little. I will share this with you on this show. So come closer, kids. I got a story for you. So I got a phone call on my birthday, May 10th. Maybe you know I was on Jimmy Kimmel last year. So May 10th, my birthday, I got a phone call from a friend of a friend. James, you want to make history on television? Yes, I do. Sure. What do I gotta do? Jimmy saw a video of you and was like, get him on the show. And I just wanted somebody to come on the show to be the only audio audience member in the studio, be the first one in 14 months. The first audience member on late night television, period, since the Corona had started, would be me. And I thought here I'm this Black guy, big guy in my 50s and whatever. I just thought I was so floored. I had no idea. He said, show up at this time. I get a COVID test. I don't mask. Show up at this time, whatever. When I got to Jimmy Kimmel Live, you have to enter through the back, behind the El Capitan Theater. Everyone, I had a handler. His whole staff was nice to me. There was only 38 people there, so than me. They were all came up to me and introduced themselves. They were all super sweet. I got hair and makeup. They liked my outfits. I got a dressing room with my name on. I have all this stuff. I showed other stuff. They give me a gift basket, everything, and then they said, we don't know what he's going to do with you because he's a comedian. He didn't tell us. I met Guillermo, but you're going to be sitting right here. I was the only audience member. I was sitting right here. The staff was behind me. And we have no idea. And just go for it. Now, I thought I was doing it for free. I was like, this is the biggest thing I've ever done in my life on television. Sure, I'll do it for free. The publicity will be great. And so then someone tells me beforehand, oh no, you're getting paid for this. I was getting paid some regular scale rate or whatever. It wasn't that much. So then I had to wear a mask. So then we do the show. You can see it's out there. You do May 12th, 2021. I'm on the show. From the opening intro, he introduces me. Wanda Sykes talks to me. I was on the whole show. I said the closing line. I was in the promos. Because I didn't make an announcement to anybody. So my East Coast family was like, wait a minute, was that James Lott Jr. on a promo for Conan? I said Conan. For Jimmy Kimmel. So it became this huge thing. I got on the show, did the whole show. He was pissed I had to wear a mask. They should let me take it off. They didn't let me take it off. They should have. I mean, it's just like, oh, that's a year ago, so dumb. So we got our picture taken together, which is in my bios and stuff. He said, take the mask off. Took it off. He was so nice. He signed on thing. I left the building. And I'm walking down the street, I get a phone call on Hollywood Boulevard. I shit you not, I'm on Hollywood and Highland. Famous corner in Hollywood. And I get a call from the production center. They go, James, Conan felt bad you had to wear a mask the whole time. He loved you. You're now part of the Jimmy Kimmel Live family. And they followed me immediately on Instagram and stuff. They don't follow everybody. And he wants to increase your rate by over $1,000. That's from Jimmy. So when I got my check, for 45 minutes of work, I made a nice chunk. So for me, not about his politics or anything else he's like done, for me personally, he was very sweet to me, and he totally took care of me. I mean, he was just like, let's give this guy some more money. And I mean, it was just like, he didn't have to do that. He go about his business. It was like, thanks, James, for being on by. But he was so sweet and was so like, I want to give James a little more money. So for me, he's good in my book. You know, for me, he's good in my book. You know, I have nothing bad to say. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has their things, and people have politics stuff. I don't care about that. But for me, I thought that was very sweet of him to do that. It was a great birthday present. And of course, my appearance broke the internet. My website crashed. I got business out of it. They called me a week later and said, James, in the history of the show, I'm telling you guys, the show's on like 17 years. In the history of the show online, we've never had the response to you ever. And if you go on there now, you'll see it. 99% of the comments were positive. I had one said I was fat. Other than that, I'm like, yeah, I'm fat. Okay, next. But 99% of the comments were like, we love James. Oh my God, who is he? Where is he? We would bring James back. James doesn't look 52 years old. He looks like he's 25. Like, they were like, James, we've never seen the response. That video did 1 million views in less than a day. So, and it's just all because of me. They love me the whole show. They love my energy. So that changed my life. So that helped me move up a step. So for all the stuff that I don't get, for all the I'm not in some of our digests, you know, the people don't recognize who I am for what I do. The people don't want to work with me. I am the only person from daytime, period, that's been on a late night show. Think about that. I had friends who are comedians who are like, James, we've never even been on Jimmy Kimmel, and you're on it. So I believe in God, and I stay humble, and I just stay patient. And occasionally I get big ticket items like that. The People magazine article about Steve Burton, that was another big one for me this year. So I've gone viral several times, but that's because I just sit down and I don't cause problems. So Jimmy Kimmel, for me, I'll always have a soft spot for him. So, and for the year anniversary, they wanted to bring me back, but he had COVID. So we're still, hopefully I'll be able to come on there at some point again, and be in the audience. And so we're working on that. So yeah, that's kind of, you know. Mean Streets is funny too. A viral sensation. I've gone viral several times. That bread and refrigerator thing. Yes, I've gone viral several times. But that one, it was being on prime time. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. I do work hard, right? But I thought, hi, V. Carter. I'm sorry to say hi to you. I saw you in here. I was telling the story. Being on I didn't realize how important late night TV is in the world, because I got worldwide fans now because of that show. They said, we started following you because we just love your personality. And oh my God. And I mean, I've done daytime because I was also on last year. Let's Make a Deal. Dressed as a taco. I was dressed as a taco on Let's Make a Deal. I got to do my Darth Vader impression with Wayne Brady. I sat right in the front. So that was another one that did really well for me also. So, I mean, but daytime is one thing. Prime time is one thing. And then late night is something else. And for some reason, I've been on prime time also. I was on House. I was on a show called Privilege. I did a few shows. I did commercials. But being on this one, I think it was the biggest. That was the biggest. Being in People magazine this year was the biggest for me also. Being in Forbes magazine the second time was the biggest. Yes, the second time. So I don't, I'm minding my own business. I'm sitting here in my own lane, just like trying to do my shit. I have my little groups. You guys are my family, my lotties. And then all of a sudden, somebody comes in every once in a while and goes, James, let's give you an opportunity that's big. Had to taco about it. Exactly. Pun City. Yeah, I finally get wear it. I was cold, and now I'm like, I can show my breasts. My kids gave me this, the garden father. And I had Hello Brown A21, which is that you. But that was it's just every once in a while I get something. I'll be sitting there complaining to myself, going, I can't get noticed. Why is somebody not noticing me? And then I get a phone call. Do you want to be People Magazine? And the People Magazine one was crazy too, because the chick who wrote it, who I love to death, Angela, who's the best. She DM'd me. Now, you guys, here's a little story for you too. It's all story time. Get closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. And if you're old, you know that song. Okay. So I mind my own business. I go online on Instagram, and I noticed, before I knew this, there's a section called Hidden Messages. So I have like primary, general, there's like this other thing with a number at it. And I didn't really pay attention. I didn't know that. Oh, shit. And I opened it up. It's like 10,000. I'm exaggerating, of course. There's a lot in there. So I guess it's folks who you don't follow back or whatever it is. But at the time, it was meant for me. I always just erased it all. I guess that's as long. I don't you can't do all that. But at the top of the list, I saw this girl, Angela's name. It was like, we'd love to interview you for People Magazine. I was like, this must be a joke. So I click on it, and I look her up, and she's for real. I'm like, oh, you really want to interview me? So then I contacted her, and she's like, well, I was told, see, again, I don't know who it was. Again, I was told you were the soap expert. And so that you know Steve Burton. I said, I do. And he said, would you be willing to just give some comments about his fandom and what's, I said, sure. And I thought probably some little article, a little blurb, like just James Lott Jr. of JLJ Media says, I thought it'd be like that. And it turned out to be, I was the article. And I haven't talked to Steve since. I haven't talked to him yet, but I didn't say anything bad. I was just like, and I kept saying, Steve has fans. He'll be fine. As you know, he has Stone Cold and Jackal. He was shut up on Beyonce. But I was like, and people, oh my God. When he said soap expert, James Lott Jr., I was like, oh, I didn't never said that. That article did a lot for me. It boosted me in my career also. But there were a lot of folks in the biz, other hosts, did not like that. They were saying catty remarks about me. I was like, oh my God, I love it. I didn't care. And there's some folks who follow me on social media who didn't tag me, of course, but went to town on me and what I was saying and blah, blah, blah to their fans, their followers. I had to laugh and go, oh my God, I've hit the mainstream. So that was an interesting experience too, to have that come out. And it was like, and all my other, it was very interesting. So that was a big boost to me too. Also, I had one a year or so ago when I was in Forbes magazine talking shit about Marie Kondo. Because I'm a professional organizer in my other life. I don't like her method. I read her book and I watched the show. I didn't like it. So they asked my opinion. And I gave it. And I was, because I'm like the Hollywood organizer, and I gave my opinion, and it went viral. And a lot of organizers agree with me, some don't. I've had some of her people on my show. And so I'm equal opportunity. We can talk about it. And I'll tell you why I don't like this. I know jealousy is crazy. I know it's crazy. I know when my friends or people I know break the ceiling and get something big, I get excited. So I think, oh, good. For the soap world, this is great. Or for the organizing world, this is great. Or for Black folk, whatever it is. When someone breaks the ceiling, I go, I'm always like, that's good. Right? It's like, that's good. Like, that's good. It's a good thing. Okay, good. But and then that's it. And I go, okay, that's fine. But then there's folks who just don't like that. And I don't even know if who knows what it is. I mean, and some of them maybe just don't agree with me. And I get that. You just don't agree with me. Yeah, let's see, kind of, yeah, like, I don't care for her method at all. Oh, I hate her method. I was not a fan. And as Americans, she's Asian, from Asia, we live differently. We just do. And how we look at objects is differently. And I know some folks, everybody's organized, they know. So they're all like, oh my God, James, I did it, it works. Good for you. I'm glad. If it works for you, good. That's good. If that's what works for you, you're organized, great. But other people come and say, it didn't work for me. And so I don't want them to feel bad. So don't feel bad. It just said that way didn't work for you. I was reading the other famous book, which actually I kind of like, the Swedish death cleaning thing, the book. I forgot the name of the book already. There's something of Swedish death cleaning. Actually, it's Swedish. It's very interesting. That was very interesting. And I'm not a minimalist. There's these guys who call themselves a minimalist. And I'm like, fuck you. I don't think there's anything wrong with having items. My thing is when they impede your life, that's the problem. But just about everything I have, I use on a regular basis in my house. And that's what I keep getting down to. I have stuff that I use. And if I don't want to use it, then I get rid of it. But I have certain books I'm keeping and certain family heirloom things I'm keeping, but I have a spot for them. Everything has a spot. And I think that's not a problem with that. My house is clean, it's not cluttered. I don't have but minimalism to me, it's like, okay, if that works for you, good for you. But I'm like, it's just not my thing. I'm just not. Oh, Jeremy, I'm sure it's my big breasts. I'm the garden father. It's good because my garden is, people think my garden's a nursery because I have things like, I have it all spread out a certain way. Like, is that nursery? Are you selling plants? I'm like, I'm not selling plants. I'm growing plants. I have a way to organize the horse and a dumpster. Good. Well, Judy, my organizing, what I work with are people at change of life. So that's divorce, widowhood, retirement, downsizing, adult children leaving. Like that's who I work with. And so I totally understand that. There's a lot of files you keep and things just like, I don't need that anymore. So that's why I go on, Judy, clear it out. Divorce in a dumpster. That's right. Clear out so much. That's how you dropped 100 and some pounds too because of that, because that's your man. That was always that joke. So I was like, good for you. But yes, the garden father. They found this and they gave it to me. I'm a t-shirt freak. So I love that. Yes, I was in my garden yesterday a little bit. I love it. And so far I survived. We have one more day and we can start watering back outside again. This drought has been too much. It's been too much. It really has. It's been too much. It has. Feel bad for myself. Luckily, I have a lot of drought tolerant plants. So that was key. But I lost a tree, which I'm upset about. I bought 2 trees. One still survived. The other one I lost. I couldn't save it. I couldn't save it. Sorry, I have some weird noise happening outside over here. I'm trying to determine what it is. It's weird. We love books. I love books. Love books. Good. Too hot to go out. I know. I hate when that happens. When it's too hot. That's why I couldn't live in the Southwest. I wouldn't have a garden. It would just be tumbleweeds and cacti. And that'd be it. I couldn't do any more than that. Couldn't do any more than that. That'd be it. This way. I feel like our head's cut off. Well, then you guys want to be like the shirt. Because it's like this. My hair's my ponytail. I'm gonna wash it later. And decide to get. Oh, good morning, Kirsten. I know. I was like, so you heard it already. So I have a new song out called House of Frost. I've not shared it with the world yet, but it's out everywhere. It's my new Christmas song. I do Christmas songs every year. So it's my new Christmas song. And so I'm very excited. Glad you like. I love the song myself. That's just me, the song. So it's out now. So thanks for saying that. Yes. And also I said, we have some classes, I have some stuff coming up. So I just want to mention again for folks who just came in. September 24th, this Saturday, at noon Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing a 10 things I learned about creating audio dramas. Some people keep asking me, how do you do these audio dramas? How do you write them? How do you produce them? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks that I have this Saturday at noon. It's $20, but if you're in this chat room, it's only $15. So sign up, get your spot. Then October 1st, the next Saturday, I can be October 1st is next Saturday after this. It's just crazy. At noon, I'm doing a how to have effective YouTube lives. And so we're talking about why mine are successful and what I've learned, because I worked at a place where we learned how to do this. So I'm going to share all my knowledge. Albert City will probably come and talk about it also. So we're going to share. So noon Pacific Standard Time. Just always assume. I put it in my chat PST, but always assume PST because that's where I'm at. And we're going to talk about how to do lives, the things we figured out, why they're effective. And so that's the Saturday after that. And now that one's $10, but for you guys in here, only $5. So you got $5, right? Just get $5, sign up. Anyone, even if you're not doing it yourself, you may want to hear about how we do it, some behind the scenes. Give your take. I always tell people, if you have some ideas about how we make our lives even better, come to the class and share them with me. That's October 1st. Then, of course, October 8th and 30th are my 2 private Zoom chats. You want to come to those at one's at 12. The other one's at 5. I see I made a mistake. I got to change one thing. It's at 5 p.m. on the 30th because it's nighttime. There we go. I just changed it. I'm like, it's 5 p.m. It's fine. I don't want top check. Pumpkin spice, I know. So I'll be dressing in drag as my mother on the 30th. But on the 8th should be another good one. We have some good prizes. Again, Amanda has some stuff she's going to give out as prizes also. So that's October 8th at noon Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, 4 events from James Lott Jr. If you're in this chat, they're $5 off. You see the flyers there where they're $5 off. And now there are 4 ways to pay. I've added Venmo now to it. So Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, and CashAPP. I say sign up today. As soon as you have the money, sign up now, get out the way so you have it, get your spot. People are really signing up for the 8th and the 30th, so get your spot in there. Be a lot of fun. I can't remember how many people I can have total. Like some people just come on in first, let's get it all going. Let's see what we can do. I say sign up now. Get it out the way, be done. And join me. They're fun. People tell you who's gone, they're fun. We have a good time. And I'll answer questions, and and if you're think about getting in the business of this or whatever, I'll answer questions for you. I've had stars ask me, people ask me, I'm like, well, I'm gonna start talking about it more, I guess. And both those classes came up from people from the chat who said, you should do this. Yes, I'll share equipment I use, I'm gonna share everything. For both shows, I'm gonna break it down piece by piece. I feel like you should have the full weight of what these things are. So for the audio dramas, I'm gonna tell you about how I do them, what we did try didn't work. I will tell you how I write them, make them more effective, where I put them out. I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna share it all. I'm gonna give you, a lot of these are my opinions, of course, from my experience. And as you know, I'm successful, so I'm not saying my way is the only way, but it might inspire you to take part of something that I do and then maybe mold it to yourself. But I am here. I've helped out people like obviously Fern Day was my show. Tomorrow's a New Day, and Queers and Soaps and all them over there. I helped Alan Locker. He totally said, he'll tell you I helped him out with some stuff. I worked with Cameron Grimes recently on a project, helped her out. So I mean, Carolyn Hennessy, I've helped her out, talked to her. They all come to me. Everybody in Hollywood comes to me about this stuff because I do it consistently. I do it so much. I said again, AfterBuzz TV really showed me how to do this. So I'm going to share all of it with you guys. So the 21st and the 1st, they're coming. The 21st is a Saturday, so sign up now, get that spot. And the 1st is next Saturday. So spend Saturdays with me. Have a good time. It's not even expensive Saturday. Come and have a good time with me, and we'll have fun, and we'll talk about it, and it's private, and you can ask any questions you want about some stuff. and we'll have a good time. And but the bigger ones on 8th and the 30th, of course, those are gonna be fun too. I mean, the 30th, me and drag. I'm shaving this off. You know, baby face. It's gonna be crazy. You have to. I have 2 friends who actually bought tickets. They're like, we have to see you looking like that. Because even that day, we have shows that day. I'm gonna dress totally different. My goatee still. So if you watch the soap shows that day, I'm still gonna look like this mostly. But then I'm gonna transform after General Hospital, and then you'll see the new James. That's right, kids. So I'm very excited. And I'm telling you, these last 2 meetings I did on Saturdays have brightened up my Saturdays. I just want to tell you, they both were very successful, kind of last minute. Now these are more planned, but those were last minute, and they were really successful. And I had a good time. I really had a good time. Like myself, getting to meet you guys and put faces and voices to names, and some of us go way back. So it's kind of nice. And it was, I'm just seeing and how you guys are treating each other, and how people are sponsoring other people to come to these things, and they can't afford it or they can't make it. And that we're creating this community that the Lotties are the best. I have the best fans. I do. Screw everybody else. I have the best fans, best followers, best people, everything. So it's been a pleasure for me to give up a couple hours of my Saturday to hang out with you guys. It's been fun. It's been a blast. So I'm looking forward to these next 4 Saturdays. I want to hang out with you guys. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's do it. And of course, private Zooms where one-on-one or whatever, that's also available. Just DM me for those rates and how you want to work that out. It's open. So all kinds of stuff. I'm here for you guys. You guys tell me what you want. I'm trying to give it to you. And if you don't want it, then I don't do it anymore. That's all the time. I'm trying to give you, when it comes to shows, everything. If I see nothing out of them, then won't do it again. But if you guys, I'm also thinking of things already for November and December. I'm thinking of a Christmas theme one. I'm thinking of something for Thanksgiving, maybe like a Friendsgiving one. I mean, I'm thinking of all kind of, like, some people, are alone during the holidays. And I feel like maybe I should do something that kind of lessens it, even if it's for a couple hours. I'm thinking about doing a kind of because I know that weekend, most people are off those 4 days for Thanksgiving. I'm thinking that Saturday of doing something for everybody, and saying it's our own Friendsgiving. Maybe we could talk about our favorite soap Thanksgivings, like the Quartermains, our own Thanksgivings, like what do you give me, share some stories, like some of your favorite ones, traditions, foods. I don't know. We could all sit together and drink eggnog. I don't know, but I'm already kind of thinking of some stuff for us. Again, when I did my late night show on IG last year, a year before that, well, the 2020, 2021, that was for people who were at home, depressed on some level, not feeling well, and I gave you guys a couple hours of my life at night when things get quieter and your brain gets louder. We enjoyed ourselves. We had a good time. I did it for over a year. It was a lot of fun. I did a few recent ones, and we were like, oh my God, you're coming back. I can't do it consistently. I can't do a late show every night, but that's what I was thinking. That's so funny you say that. I was thinking everybody in here, are you planning on going somewhere for Black Friday? Are you going to go shopping Black Friday? Because I was thinking I have to have it on Saturday, because don't most folks go to Black Friday on Friday, go shopping? If you don't, I can have it on Friday. Maybe I'll do a poll. And ask, because that's a tricky one. You're thinking, well, a lot of folks get up really early, go to Black Friday, go shopping. I have a lot of fans who are parents with the kids, kids toys. The quarter, so I'm thinking I'll have pizza delivered, the whole thing. That's what I'm thinking. That's some fun, but I'm thinking that could be something really interesting, right, V? But I was thinking New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, I'll probably be partying myself. But I'm thinking New Year's, having one on right after Thanksgiving, having one probably right after Christmas, and having one after New Year's. That's what I'm thinking. So we're on the same. So not anymore. You think Amazon has kind of helped curb that? I don't do Black Friday, so I've never done Black Friday. I don't do that. I'm an Amazon person. I'm all like order, eBay, order. I love having everything delivered. Not anymore. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll. I got all this homework to do, you guys. I got all this homework. Okay, so do a poll. Black Friday or Saturday. Friendsgiving. I'll do that. I'm gonna do a poll. So Black Friday on the internet, think of Amazon saying. So most folks you feel will be at home, probably on the internet ordering, as opposed to going to Walmart. Sis, I couldn't reach you the other day. I'm so glad I'm reaching you. You're always my prayers. So what's going on, sis? Ask me. I got things I got to tell you. So I'm so glad you're in here. But I say I don't know your real name. I don't know where to find you online. I've been wanting to get in touch with you. Amazon and gift cards. That makes sense. So I'm gonna do a poll also. I not trust you guys what you're saying. I'm gonna do a poll also and see what they say, because that's what the Halloween thing was shocking to me. Because I was gonna do the thing on Halloween, and the poll was like, no, do it on Sunday. Like, oh, okay. They're like, don't do it on Halloween. Does the Black Friday for his stuff? Oh, he does. Yeah, I know people who still do it too. They get up early in the morning. Some people it's a tradition. It's like my mom and I get up and we get our coffee and we go at 2 a.m. and all that stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna get myself killed over some PS5s and shit. I'm like, that's not what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, my 1 p.m. Okay, so I'm seriously V. I wrote this down, V. I'm taking your advice. We're gonna look at that. Now I know also they have what, Cyber Monday. Doesn't that start the week before? Like they have Cyber Monday on Amazon and all that stuff. So you're probably right. I'm out of touch. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you're losing your eyesight. I'm so sorry to hear that, sis. Well, we're gonna. My brother's having some issues with his eyes too. That can be very scary. But we're going to pray over you and hope that that you will be covered in some form and that you'll be able to function. I'm so sorry you're having to go through this. It's our eyesight, our hearing; those are all basic. I remember when I was paralyzed, my face and I couldn't move it. It's like it's scary. It is scary. Easy Bite. Okay, so Easy Bite. Again, sign up for the October 8th one. You should do it now. Do it as soon as you can. As soon as you have money, do it as soon as you can. Get it out the way. For you, it's $15. Easy Bite. So I would sign up now if I could. If you have the money, I would sign up now. Just get it out the way, and then you'll be done. And I'll send you the Zoom link the night before, and you're good. But Easy Bite, we had the best time. We were on for 3 hours almost on this last Saturday. I gave away some good prizes too. We had a really good time. It was a really very touching, funny time. But yeah, we're praying. But please. But sis, we are praying for you. Oh, and Easy Bite, I put in the chat. I put in the in my description of this video the 4 ways you can pay. No, I get that. I want to make sure you're okay, because we had for the show, for my lives, someone sponsored you, so you have a free entry to one of my lives. I just want to find out which one you want to come to. That's why I was like, because I couldn't reach you for this last one. But I know you're going through a lot of stuff, so we'll pray for you. Just know you're welcome to come to the lives. You have an opening for whatever, however your life is going. But we will. Yes, I totally understand that. So yes, we are covering you in prayers. Friday, Small Business Saturday, right, and Cyber Monday. Okay, yes, okay. I knew it was something like that. Okay, so yeah, I'll do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll just to see what it's like. Because that's just, yeah, we don't. I'm gonna see what they say too. They may agree with you, but I did write down. But anyone. You have a cataract and in one eye. I'm sure I have glaucoma. I definitely have macular degeneration. I know my brother's having some issues with that too, so I know it's scary. Well, hopefully, and this also, and V just gave you some great advice, sharing his story, but also they might be able to help you a little bit. They might be able to maybe save the sight in one eye, which could work. It may happen with more tests. Doctors don't know everything, and things can happen. My mother had breast cancer. She's just got her results. She's 2 years clean so far, but you know, it can come back anytime, right? It's one of those kind of things. So, but so far, God willing, it has not come back. So for you, there might be some chance. There might be some chances in there. You never know. Not everything is always so definitive. I've learned that from friends. So you might be okay on some level. You never know. So just keep believing, and we're going to pray for healing energy for you, and that God will steer you in the direction you need to go. And that we're here for you. Of course, we're here. The Lotties are here for you. We're here for you. That goes without saying. I know. I'm telling you, health issues. I know them. I know them personally, and it is scary, especially something that you don't fully understand, and that is also you're not sure it can be fixed. I understand that. All right, Ellen. Okay, you did it. Very good. Okay, I'm putting you in for the 8th. You got it, Ellen. Yes. Paid. CashAPP. Okay, Ellen, you are in. I got it. Perfect. Oh, you give me your email too. Thank you. Give me your email. Thanks, girl. That was good. Got your email. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I know I got EasyBot. I got it. Perfect. You're in. Related some lots. Or there's a bunch of slots running around. There's a bunch of slots running around. Yeah, I got it, Ellen. I guess I did. You're in. I have your email too. So thanks for giving your email. That's very important. So I can send you the Zoom link. So I got it. But I say because now you're actually number 10 now on the list. You're number 10 on the list. We'll print that out now and print out the receipt. Perfect. Thank you. You're gonna have fun, Ellen. You're gonna love it. You're going to love it. Well, I like your outfit in your picture, Ellen. What's going on here? Well, I want to print. There you go. Now I'm printing. Very good. Oh, Sherry, have a good day. Good day. Well, Tony, where's your family from? I can tell you. I tell you where my lots are from. Oh no, because so I'll say this, Tony. So some of my lots are white, and some of my lots are Creole. I come from different kinds of lots, so it really depends. In fact, from Louisiana and Texas, not Mississippi. There's some lots from there. That's not my family. And then from New England, and then from Holland. No, I know, sister. I know it's hard. When I got Bell's palsy, my face was paralyzed, and they couldn't tell me nothing. They were like, "We can't do anything for you." I went to a deep depression. I was like, "What am I going to do? This is my life. I can't talk. It's fucked up." But then I really worked on it and said, "Okay, I'm going to do it." And you see, I'm back. But that's the thing is, you have to try to think positive, try not to worry as much, try to, like I said, I believe in God. So I put it in his hands. And said, you'll leave me ready to go. But V gave you some advice too that was kind of good, that you might have some places that I would help you with the eye therapy and just adjusting you and mind therapy, adjusting in life. You know, kids, it is not easy. As we get older, health issues come up, and you're like, oh, it's not easy getting older. Let's see how long I've been on. The time, let's see how long I've been on. 90 minutes. I've been on for an hour and a half. I'm gonna stay on a little bit. I'll stay on a little bit more. I'll stay on some more. Like some folks, I used to be being on so early. So we'll see what happens. But I have 14 likes. Thank you, 11. There you go. Please give you some stuff. There you go. But sis, aren't you taking care of your mom too? Are you the one taking care of your mom too? I can't remember. You want to say you also taking care of your mom. But yeah, so you have a free entry to one of the shows here. So just you let me know if you want to make it the 8th, but I don't know where you are online. So I don't know if you're online anywhere. I don't know nothing. Find me. I'm everywhere. Or you can email me at jharrisonlott at gmail. I don't know anything about you. If you feel like it. So it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. Yeah, there's all kinds of I know for Lakeline. Yeah, there's all kinds of services out there. I'm using some services. Trust me, I had to go to the government during the pandemic and go, okay, I need some help. We all need some help. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this full time. I actually got some help. I'm so happy that I did the work. It's a lot of work, and you got to put all this paperwork and shit. I had phone interviews and all this stuff, but I got the help. And Flo and I spent the time. Flo got help at some point. We have to get help sometimes. There's services out there for us for certain things. Yeah, I would look. Yeah, wherever you live, sis, I would try to figure out. I know it's scary. I know you're going through your emotions right now, but I would say take what Via's saying in also, and when you're ready, start to look into that stuff. Because there are a lot of services people don't even know about. They just don't know. They don't know they're out there, and we all try to do it ourselves, and to whatever effect that is. So yes, I always tell people you should, really try to get out there and do that. Yes. Okay. So I got homework to do. Actually, I'll do the poll. I'm gonna do the poll right now, you guys. While I'm on here with you guys, I'm gonna go to Twitter, and I'm going to create the poll. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll do it on my phone. I'll create the poll. That is so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna go on Twitter, and where's my Twitter? I'm going to poll. There's polls. Okay. If I did a friends giving private Zoom, what would you prefer? Okay. So choice one will be Black Friday, 1 p.m. ST. Saturday, actually, when is November? We gotta get dates. So we got October, November. That'll be the 26th. Saturday, November. I'm trying to type 26 noon. So I'm going to do that and see what they say. Actually, I'm going to do a third one. I'm just curious. On Thanksgiving. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'm doing. Okay, so you guys, this is what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put a poll up. I like 3 choices. See what they say. Black Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday, 26 noon, or on Thanksgiving. Some folks are lonely on Thanksgiving, so maybe they want to get together, have nothing to do. So poll length one day. I'm putting it out there. It's out there now. Right out there. Brian won't. I'm sure he'll be with his family. He'll be busy with his family. Flobo, maybe. He might. Yeah, he might. He might. Okay. Yeah, so I did that. Frank was hacked. Frank Moran was hacked on Twitter. I caught it mid-hacking. Let him know he changed it. There you go. But Flo might be there. He might. I don't know what he's doing for the holidays. He doesn't always go home, so I have no idea if he's going home to New York or not. But we'll see. I have no idea. I have no idea. So I got one person to sign up. People sign up. Well, sign up. But if you have, I always say, if you have the money, do it now. Get out the way. Get your place in the line. Then you do it. You're done. You don't have to worry about it. But we got some time. But for this weekend, why don't you sign now? Yeah, but Ryan probably. But Brian was coming on the show again, so we're gonna work it out. So my mom, cancer free. She had stage 1 breast cancer, which shocked all of us. Cancer does run in my family, but we were shocked 2 years ago during the pandemic, during the lockdown in 2020 when COVID was rampant. She hasn't gotten COVID, thank God. With my stepdad, who's older than she is. So she had to do all the stuff by herself. We couldn't go with her in the hospital. We couldn't sit with her, nothing. When she had her surgery, couldn't go. My stepdad was falling apart. It was crazy. But she had a lumpectomy. And she had cancer in both breasts. My mom is very large breasted as it is. And so we were lucky she didn't have to do any oh, Tony, you're too much. His family's in Brooklyn, so it'll probably be LaGuardia. No, probably. Well, that's a good question. Which one do you fly into? I don't know. But his family's in Brooklyn. And so she had lumpectomy. So it turned out all the cancer cells were in the lumps. So when they did the lumpectomy, they literally she had no chemo. Isn't that crazy? I don't know anybody who's not had chemo. She had no chemo. They talked about it, discussed it. She never had it and didn't have it. Isn't that crazy? So the cancer was literally in the cells in her breast. So she gets her mammograms every year. They say, check those titties, do it. And for men, check your balls. Prostate cancer and testicular cancer and all those things are common. So check your balls, check your tits. I know sometimes it hurts, it's not comfortable, but it saved my mom's life. I lost a godmother the year before to breast cancer. So, and they were around the same age. So my godmother passed away, my mother survived so far. And so her blood work looks good, everything looks good. So hallelujah, thank you God. I'm like, whew. Because it was scary. It was a little scary. And she was scared too. So yeah, so she's good. No, she's good. My mom was back to get on my nerves every day. I say that with my mouth smiling, of course. Oh, she's back to bothering the shit out of me, all the time. I said, we're back to the way things were. Back things used to was. We're back. And I say that lovingly, obviously. And that's the whole point. All my family, we're all loud and we're all shady and we're all this, but we all love each other in our crazy ways. And we're there for each other when we need to be there and that kind of stuff. So, but yes, we're all everybody back to normal. But now we're just dealing with my stepdad who's slowing down, and we're dealing with that. So that's her husband. So that's been tough. And so folks, I can tell you this. So October 2nd, we're coming back with the soap block. Unfortunately, October 9th, the following Saturday, I have to take care of my stepdad. Sunday, take care of my stepdad. So I'm like, oh, we're just coming back. But my mom needs me, and I have to. He can't be left alone at home, so I have to be there. And I'm a man, obviously, kind of help her out. So I gotta be there. So actually, I tell people, you really want to come October 8th because we can talk all soap stuff on there that I can't talk about. And Tammy and Amanda and Frank are invited, and they came. Frank and Amanda came last time. Tammy and Frank came the time before. So we can talk soaps a day. So I say, seriously, if you haven't got, George has already signed up. Sherry's already signed up. I think who else did? I think if Dolores is still here, she signed up. I don't know if Susan's still in here, where we have a spot for her. She has to pay. Waiting for her to pay, but she has a spot. But we have people who sign up, and then we're gonna talk about your family first, right? So I gotta do that. But then we'll be back the 16th. So it's just like just I know we come back 1 week, next week, and then we're back as normal the rest of October. Should be no problems. So, but good morning, Sugarless. Oh, sure, Sugarless. So yes, that's what we're doing. So, but I wanted to tell you, you guys are the first to hear of this. Actually, I haven't told anybody else yet. So you get to hear this. So yeah, so we'll be back, but then I have to leave again. We'll be back. All right, tell my co-hosts they know. Well, I haven't told Frank yet. I told the other two already. They know. But I gotta watch it while Mom's getting some stuff done. So I think she could do it another day. Oh, is he real? Michael Grossaday is back. It's Candace Mack, kids. Candace Mack's in here. So, and Candace Mack, I thought if you saw, I added two more. I had 2 classes this weekend. I'm doing the audio drama one, and the following weekend I'm doing YouTube lives. So we're gonna talk about all that. And Candace might be there. I'm gonna invite Candace to the audio drama one because she's part of this. She may share some insight too. So you should sign up. It's only $20, 15 for you guys in here. Yes. So he's back. Okay, good. It's time for Phyllis to have her son back. Very excited. I'm gonna bring back the granddaughter Lucy. Her granddaughter. So I've got Phyllis as a grandmother. So yes, should be good. Should be good. To Candace. So I recorded my lines for Tomorrow's a New Day, episode 2. I sent them in this morning. Oh yeah, please. Yeah, MJ, of course, you're always welcome, of course. So okay, yeah, just let me know when you're ready. So I'm just telling people if they have the money and they know the time, do it now. That's out the way. But I know some folks have to wait for either job schedules or family events, things like that. So I get that too. But these are for the folks who have the money and can do it. Just sign up now. I said, well, sign up now, get out the way. So you get out the way and you're done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, it's not really, well, I shaved the sides, but it's in a ponytail. It's a ponytail. My hair's slicked back right now because it's just kind of crazy. But I figure MJ has to do work. I have to figure this work. I know some people said they're going to come. Hopefully, they'll get their work schedules to the week of or the week before. So you can always sign up there too. That's fine. I mean, but yeah, that's. I know some people it's the work. It's the work. Oh my gosh, she's all breaking news. I don't watch you breaking news on my show. How's she breaking news on my show? This is my show. She's breaking news about herself. You're on vacation. So what does that mean, Candace? You're on vacation. What does that mean? Are you not gonna do anything? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some juice. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, are you ready for this? Isn't this cute? It's like a light bulb, but it's a drink. Why did I buy this? This was so cute. Let me turn it upside down, though. Like a light bulb. A lot of Twitter spaces this week. Oh, Candace wants you gonna sleep late. Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that, Candace Mack. Good luck. But yeah, you'll be on them Twitter spaces. Look around more. Look around. MJ wins this morning for best comment related to the show on Saturday. It's cute, George. I just think it's a little light bulb, but it's a drink. It was $1 at a 99-cent store. I had to get it. Nothing to see here. Ain't nothing to see over here. I tell you, Mana's gonna bring me some stuff, send me some stuff to give out you guys. And Candace, I put your book. Let me show you something. So Candace. So Candace won this on Saturday. The Oprah book. So it actually, I have it in one of these. It fit. I want to see if it fit. It actually fits the Oprah book. Ooh, Candace won that. But it fits in this size box. So I'm working on that, girl. I'm working on it. You want Malcolm to come back for 50th, watch the other episode of CashAPP? Yeah, I know. It's a good episode. But why not? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they're going to do for the 50th. We're also going to see what they're going to do for JH's 60th. Yes, you get to have it. It's there. It fits in the box. I was like, how am I going to send that to you without it getting damaged? But I have a box that fits. I also have packing paper, or we call it postage paper or mail paper too. I could have wrapped it up and sent it that way. But I want to make sure it's protected. I got to stuff it with some paper. And then we'll send it out to you. And all the other winners, I will contact you and we'll get your prizes out. I had a family stuff this weekend and some other things. So, but I came on yesterday too. I haven't yet. We talked about it earlier, Candace. Yeah, you were traded for it. Yes, you traded for it. I haven't seen it yet, Candace. I've already heard the stuff. I'm gonna watch it later today. So for daytime today, we'll talk about it. But I have to watch it. I heard some of the stuff already. We were talking about it here earlier too. So I will comment fully after I watch it. We talked about that this morning, that the J HUD series started, the Sherry Separate series started. I haven't watched any of those yet either. I'm watching Yellowstone right now, which I'm totally. Yes, you gotta get to have your CDs. I get the DVDs are going out, so I'll be contacting you guys separately and get all that stuff taken care of. Ken's like, you didn't watch it yet? I haven't watched it yet, girl. I was busy. I wasn't even home yesterday. I was doing stuff. I have to leave the house sometimes because all I do is sit here in front of these computers and work all day. I have to physically get up and walk around, get some exercise, try to lose some weight, be out with people. I can't just watch TV and the internet all the time. It's crazy. I could do that. I could seriously do that if I didn't do anything else. This orange juice is good this morning. I've been loving this thing. I should have bought 2 of them. You might get another one. I'm a sucker for I drink liquids all the time. I'm a sucker for cute mugs, obviously, and this shit. I love this stuff. But I rotate my mugs. You guys know I rotate my mugs. They're always being used. I have some cute fall stuff. Fall happens later this week, you guys. When's fall? Thursday? When is it? When's fall? Fall. I'm in November. So fall happens on what's next week? No, fall's this week. Yeah, that's fall happen. Well, does it happen Thursday, Wednesday, whatever? I have some fall mugs. I can't wait. So how do you guys have time to watch everything? Oh my God, I don't have time to watch everything. My thing, Candace, was we don't need any more talk shows. We just don't need any more. I mean, there's just, I know they're cheap to produce, but we just don't need any more. So, and not all of them are good. That's the problem. I mean, Kelly Clarkson has found her niche and stuff, but not all of them are good. It's like, just because, I mean, do you really need a talk show? Like, really? Let's see, it's over there. Actually, I know, but I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, she's sitting all weird. My mommy's hair. My mommy's hair. It's gonna look good on me. It's gonna look so good. I have to shampoo it and everything and get it ready. It's like, I feel like I found that on Amazon. Found on Amazon. Amazon's amazing. I gotta find a place to put her. Go over here. You can go over there, baby. Those talk shows, fans, how good shows. Yeah, you are using those Twitter Spaces. I used to be a heavy Periscoper. I was on Periscope every day. I had a following on Periscope. I mean, everything. So I get it. I guess there's certain things that attract you. I've never done a live TikTok yet. I'm huge on TikTok, but I don't do it live. I want to try it just to see what it's like. Like, who would come on and watch me live? I've never done it. I've been back in the IG lives. I haven't done a Facebook live in so long. That's next. I think I want to try one just to see what it's like. Just see what's going on. Just like see what's going on. Maybe I'll do it today. Maybe I'll try one later this morning. Just like do a Facebook live and see who shows up. I can decide which page I want to do. My personal page, or my professional page. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I have friends who love Facebook Lives. I just don't do them anymore. But Candace, she is like, I am a Twitter Spaces queen. I know Periscope. Remember Periscope? I loved Periscope, actually. Periscope was the bomb. I had a great time. I had a great following. I would do something. I'd be outside, sometimes in my garden doing it. I'd be in my room doing it. I'd be at AfterBuzz doing it. Periscope was the bomb. Oh, that was it. How was your Facebook Live? Was a lot of people? Did a lot of people show up? So I've always got the most people here on YouTube. I just have never. Facebook was like, I got scraggling of folks. But I just never really did it. Do pro page. I don't know what the fuck that means. What is pro? Oh, professional page. Oh, okay. I'm like, do pro page. What the fuck that mean? Oh, do professional page. I gotta see what I have even signed up. Even if I did. So I think I will try it. See what's going on. See what's going on. Here's a guy in Light Group. Who started Candace? It wasn't you. Somebody else started. Oh, okay. You're like me. Pop on without notice. Just like pop on. That's why I don't tell anybody anything. I just pop on. There's a good time. Tell I'm slow sometimes. I'm pretty, but I'm not smart. That's not supposed to. Who started that page? Was it you? Did you start the page? I thought somebody else started it. We're waiting for Cass to explain. She'll tell us. It's a little delay. Why have top chat? I don't want top chat. I want all chat. Who's doing that? There we go. Back to the chat. Bill Jansen on Fratina who started. Oh, somebody who died. Wow, that's sad. So MJ, there's a Candace, tell what the group is. Tell them where they can find the group. I'm trying to tell Candace to show you which one it is. You tell MJ which one it is. So she don't have to go, searching the interwebs, the dark interwebs of Facebook. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, okay. She's busy telling us all the other stuff. Tell us the name of the group. I want to get off of here. I've been on over almost 2 hours. I gotta take a little break. So you see, MJ is called "It's 75 Years of Guiding Light." 75 Years of Guiding Light. That's the name. Look that up. Look it up. Look it up. Well, I'm waiting to see if MJ gets the message first before I disintegrate. You got it. Perfect. Okay. You guys, thanks for coming on so early with me. I didn't want to be on this early. I'm going to make some breakfast. I think I'm a little hungry, a little peckish. Sign up for my events. I got 4 of them. Sign up for them. Come on in. Again, $5 off for all of you guys. Well, I love Miss Hayden. Love her. I loved talking to Miss Hayden. Oh my God. Talking to her and Martha Byrne were 2 of my favorites. I was a huge Bridget fan. Oh my God, huge. And I think it comes across I haven't watched the interview in a long time. But I'm gonna watch Maurice Bernard. I gotta do that one, you guds. But yeah, sign up for make my events popular so that people will start going, what's going on? So we get bigger people on there too. So sign up for my events. $5 off for everybody who's in here for any of the events. The one on Saturday, yeah, all of them. I love you guys. I might be on later. I have a couple interviews today, but I might be on later for daytime today, later on this afternoon. So I'll let you guys know. But